Good day and welcome. This is Sports News on Flip TV. I am Ademo Bukola Esther, and here are the headlines. United announces Ronaldo. Team Nigeria's Paralympians are heroines, says Sports Minister. Williams apologizes to Arsenal supporters. Victor Osimhen arrives Super Eagles camp. Now the news in details. Is the homecoming Manchester United fans have been waiting 12 years for. Cristiano Ronaldo's Old Trafford return has finally been confirmed, with the Portugal star completing his dramatic move from Juventus and becoming a Manchester United player for the second time in his career. United have splashed out and €12.9 million on the 36-year-old, with €6.9 million to follow in add-ons. Ronaldo has put pen to paper on a 2-year deal with an option for a further year after passing a medical in Lisbon at the weekend. Youth and Sports Development Minister Sunday Dare has applauded Team Nigeria's contingents to the ongoing Paralympic Games in Tokyo, Japan. The minister described them as heroes and heroines of sports in Nigeria, referring to them as global ambassadors for demonstrating the never-say-die Nigerian spirit and excelling in tough challenges and very competitive fields. He also commended Team Nigeria coaches and other support staff for the hard work done behind the scene. Team Nigeria have recorded some world record performances at the Games and shone brightly, earning standing ovations on some occasions. In powerlifting, Bose Omolayo set a new Paralympic record with a lift of 141 kg in the women's 79 kg category, while Oluwafemi Ayo Folashade set a new world and Paralympic record with a lift of 152 kg in the 86 kg category. The 33-year-old forward still had 2 years remaining on his €200k a week contract, but will rejoin Bollywood team Corinthians after it was mutually agreed he could leave the Gunners this summer. The Brazil international arrived at the Emirates on a free transfer back in August 2020 and managed just one goal for the North London outfit in all competitions last season. Throughout his underwhelming spell at Arsenal, Willian has been the first to admit his form has been disappointment, and the veteran attacker said he was sorry for failing to live up to expectations as he broke his silence on Instagram on Monday night. Victor Osimhen has arrived the Super Eagles camp ahead of Nigeria's 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifying fixtures against Liberia and Cape Verde. Osimhen arrived the team's Echo Hotel camp on Tuesday morning. His arrival increased the number of players in camp to 25. The quartet of Joe Aribo, Paul Onuachu, Chidozie Awazim, and Seydou Sanusi are also expected in the camp on Tuesday. The Super Eagles will face the Lone Stars of Liberia on Friday at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos. Let's invite one of our sport analysts after this break. Welcome, Ifeanyi.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, in one of the news now, Ronaldo has moved to Man U for a 2-year deal. Do you think it's a good move for United in their pursuit for Premier League glory?
I would say it's a good move, and I would say it's actually not particularly a good move in some sense.
Okay.
It's a good move when we talk about the economical stance of Manchester United. The fact that the acquisition and acquiring of Ronaldo will much economic balance to Manchester United as a team.
Okay.
Like the money they will generate after his signature would be just like what Paris Saint-Germain got when they actually signed Messi. So,
Okay.
but looking at the title race, like I said before, just like what I said about Messi, Ronaldo has nothing to prove.
Okay.
Ronaldo has nothing to prove again, but it will be a great addition to Manchester United because he's going to do well in the Premier League because he has played in the Premier League and he has scored a lot of goals, but he's going to do well. But I'm going to add something, one or two things. Now, if you look at the current Manchester United squad,
Okay.
they are not actually winners.
Okay.
They haven't won a trophy for some time now. So I think for me, Ronaldo coming to Manchester United, he must have to up his pace. Like you have to work harder than he did in his previous club, Juventus. So you have to work harder in order to make his return to Manchester United a memorable one in the future.
I hope his return to Manchester United will make Manchester United a big, stronger team to face.
Yes. With the addition of Ronaldo to any team in the world, it will actually make the team stronger.
You think the other Premier League team will be more scared of Man U now that Ronaldo is there?
Now, because of the name, he's a Ballon d'Or winner. He's a threat going into the box. He scores goals. So nobody will say he's not scared of the name Ronaldo. But definitely, the other teams will have their plan to actually track it down when it comes to the Premier League. All
right, let's move to the next story point. Williams apologizes to Arsenal fans. Why do you think he apologized?
There are actually a lot of reasons why he should apologize.
Okay.
Because one, he did not replicate the form he did, the same form he showed for Frank Lampard's side in the 2019-2020 season. Okay. Even in the 2020-2021 season. I think that so there's every need for Willian to apologize because you can imagine he scored just 1 goal for almost how many appearances for Arsenal. So for me, I feel Willian. Now I'm just saying based on my own words. I feel Willian actually doesn't want to play for Arsenal, really, because or is either he doesn't want to play for Arsenal or the pattern of the coach Mikel Arteta does not actually suit his own style of play. I think that's so. But Willian coming out to apologize is actually showing that he's a professional player and a lot of Arsenal fans were actually disappointed. They have actually been disappointed. So there's a need for him to apologize.
Do you think it's Arsenal fault, maybe the board fault, or the coach fault, or Williams fault for not living up to expectation?
No, I think it is actually not anybody's fault. Okay. It's not anybody's fault. Willian on his own is actually a very, very good player. He's a professional player. We saw what he did in the 2020-2021 season for Chelsea under Frank Lampard. He was the sole player that was carrying a squad that was actually filled with so many young stars. He was carrying the whole squad on his head. He was a true professional during his time at Chelsea. But coming to Arsenal, I actually don't know what happened. Like I said before, maybe the pattern of play of Arsenal or Arteta does not suit what he plays at Chelsea. Because for me, Willian does not need to prove anything to anybody. He's a very, very good player. But his spell, sorry for his spell at Arsenal that it didn't go well.
Okay. Over the weekend, we saw the game between Chelsea and Liverpool. And what is your say about the red card? Do you think it's actually a red card or is not a red card? Because people are already talking about it on all social media. That some are saying it's a red card, the other are saying it's not a red card. What do you think?
For me, it's a red card.
Okay. It's
a red card because Reece James was actually trying to stop a goal. Now, before while I was watching the match, when I saw the video once, I was actually saying that It wasn't a red card. It wasn't a red card. But when I replayed it, played back, I found that it was a red card. In the Premier League rule, normally when the ball hits your knee, because the ball first of all hit his knee and went to his hand. But now in the rules of giving penalties that way, when the ball hits your knee to your hand, it's not actually a penalty because it hit somewhere, it deflected from somewhere to your hand. But this the reason why they gave him a red card was because it deflected from his knee and is going into the post. So he used his hand to stop it. So for me, it's actually a clear red card. There are no arguments about that. It's actually a clear red card.
Thank you, Mr. Ifeanyi, for today.
Yeah,
this is where we are going to stop the show. Till we meet next time, please be safe.